Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Need for Speed No Limit. Last time we did the tutorial and we learned how to control our cars. We also got a brand new car, which is the Subaru BRZ. Today we're probably going to complete chapter 1 and maybe I'll start on doing chapter 2. So, without further ado, let's get straight to it. Also, before I continue, I wanted to say real quick that on last video I have said that I am going to challenge myself, and here I'm actually going to explain you what I'm talking about. If you go to the garage, you can see that there are a lot of cars in this game, and on the bottom you see that there are 6 classes, which is about as much as there are gangs in this game. We have street cars, classic sports cars, muscle cars, sports cars, supercars, and then last but not least, hypercars. All of them are good in their own way, and because obviously there are events after I think I complete chapter 5 or 6. I'm actually going to check it real quick. It's after chapter 5. It's this right here. And you can get pretty much any car in the game from it for a limited amount of time, because the events go for about a week each. It depends on what car you're going for, really. But if you manage to complete it, you're going to get the car. And the fastest car I think you can get from it is I believe it's the Koenigsegg Agera RS, which is this one right here. After this Hennessy Venom F5, it's the fastest car in the game. So I definitely recommend, if any one of you wants to play this game, this is definitely a car worth getting. And they add a bunch of cars pretty much every week, I would say. A week or two maybe, actually, because after all, they don't need to settle down their own things and all that. But as you can see, there are a lot of hypercars in the game, and as long as you have one of them and you have a good amount of blueprints to level them up, you should be able to beat the campaign no problem. As you can see, streetcars are not the best, but they're actually not the worst either. Because if you go to all classes, you can see that some streetcars are actually better than the cars from other classes. Because that's pretty much what this game is. They kinda wanted to make it a bit more equal, you could say. And there are a lot of cars in this game. In total, I would say there are about 100. As you can see, I have unlocked the Ford Mustang Unicorn, which I'm pretty sure anyone is gonna get for free because it's for downloading the entire game. But I would say that I do not recommend it that much because it's very hard to max this thing out. That's why I'm sticking with my BRZ now. After a while, I'm definitely going to change it to different cars, but I guess we'll have to see. Before recording, I actually checked how many chapters there are, and there are actually 7. So chapter 1, I'm going to use street cars, chapter 2, classic sports cars, then muscle cars, sports cars, you know the deal. And on the last one, I think I'm just gonna use my best car, because the last one I think is like a very difficult one. So that's pretty much the same, because if I just went to the events after the chapter 5 and get like a hypercar or something, it would be way too easy for me, and it wouldn't be fun to say the very least. So I did want, so that's why what I wanted to tell you. So let's get back to campaign and finish this chapter. As you saw right there, there are some special events to get a brand new car. They come, I think, only about once or twice per chapter, but that makes it a lot easier to get like a high-end car, which is pretty good, I would say. And after the boss fight, which is the chapter after this one I'm about to do, you can actually redo them, and this way you can get the blueprint for the car that the boss was using. So for example, this one is gonna be, Slayer is going to be using a Subaru BRZ, so pretty much the same as me, but what that means is that I can get my BRZ to be faster a lot sooner than I would have been able to otherwise. That is if you get lucky. Which is why I like this game quite a bit, because you can pretty much run with almost any car in the world here. There are about, I would say, 70 to maybe 80 cars in this game. But that doesn't mean that it's going to change anything soon. So I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. And just like that, we managed to finish chapter 1, and we now can go to chapter 2, but that is gonna come into the next video. But that does not mean that this is the end, because I haven't shown you everything. As you can see, after some chapters you unlock different abilities. Like for example, if I beat chapter 2, I will unlock the mod shop, which means that I will be able to customize my cars. After chapter 4, I will be able to unlock tuner trials, which means I will be able to get better parts. Then we have the chop shop, which means I can buy blueprints. Then chapter 6, I unlock the underground rivals, which basically means it's, well, I guess the closest thing to it would be PvP in different games. So it's pretty much like that, except you have limited amount of cars to do with it. Chapter 3 is car series, which means you can get like a special event for the cars that you have already, and you get additional parts and rewards for completing them. And then lastly you get chapter 5, and you have the special event hub, which means you can get special edition cars, obviously. And a quick preview of what is going to probably be my first classic sports car, because obviously here in street cars I'm probably gonna finish it with the BRZ because it works quite well, I would say. And then in the classic sports, I think that my favorite car would be by far this BMW M3 GTR, along with this Nissan Skyline R34. Both of them are event cars that you can do at any time you want, and they're actually quite easy to complete, to be honest. You simply need to play the game quite a bit. But I will show you that in another episode. So, on that note, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!